Yeah, listener, definitely good analogy. Look, with boxing, it's so myopic. You learn to move those arms in combination, right? Like if there's one thing people know about boxing is it's not one or two punches or even three that necessarily land. It's when you can put your punches together that okay, maybe guy slips one, maybe he catches another, maybe he covers another, but by the fourth punch, how's he going to do that, right? Like nobody's Superman. We're not living in the Matrix here. So that's how boxers at an elite level score. MMA for a really long time, and people miss this. It's one of the reasons they think Conor McGregor's got a shot against Floyd Mayweather, or any of these other proposed bouts they talk about. MMA fighters boxing is really, really low level. Like if you put an MMA fighter, a pro world champion, typically in the ring with a top USA boxing of the same weight class from an amateurs, he'd very likely lose in a boxing match, right? Like they learn a lot more about how to put those punches together because they can be so myopic in training. Now you get a guy like Topuria and now Imavov, and I think it's really cool. And why do I think it's cool? Like the kickboxers came first, right? Adesanya, Pereira, guys like that brought their kickboxing in. Now the boxers are bringing their punches in, Topuria, Imavov, and whatnot. And it's just that it's a different art, right? It's a different style. Kickboxers, and I fall guilty like this, especially being a kickboxer who was a karate guy, we tend to be more pinpoint with our punches, right? Now, that having been said, I throw a lot of straight punches. Most MMA wrestler types will loop their punches. They'll throw overhands. It's what comes more natural to their body and the way it's developed, wrestling, big backs and stuff like that. I throw straights because in karate, uppercuts are almost unheard of and hooks don't exist, right? Everything's a straight punch. So that's what I learned really early on, and I'm really good at placing it with pinpoint accuracy, right? A lot of MMA guys have a hard time with my straight punches because they don't expect it. I mean, I have a really good boxing jab too, which works well, but jab is the quickest, easiest way to the point. But yeah, so we had the invasion of the kickboxers. Now we're getting the invasion of the boxers. But listen, one thing we know is can Imavov shake off Khamzat's wrestling? Well, that is the big question, listener. And the same thing for Topuria with Arman, right? That's why they're doing everything they can not to put Topuria in with Arman, and we'll see how that goes. I love that Topuria is fighting Gaethje. So, yeah, and that's why it's mixed martial arts, guys. It crosses over, and we're finally getting the elites of other arts. Very cool. Like and subscribe for more on this.